You're listening to UCW Radio. In your face.
What we got here is a failure to communicate.
Oh, have I got your attention now?
For lack of a better word, is good.
You know what I mean?
Money to be made in a place like this. Money never sleeps, pal.
You're crazy.
You know what it takes to sell real estate?
It takes brass.
I'm falling, and I can't get up.
All right, welcome to Money Never Sleeps, the show where we talk about anything and everything that impacts the flow of money from around the corner to around the world. And I just want to go over a few things. You have a lot of turmoil, global turmoil that's going on right now. Geopolitical currencies being impacted, such as the Turkish lira fell out of bed yesterday. And, you know, it bounced up a little bit today. The reality is nothing's changed with it at all. You know, the circumstances haven't changed. And basically, what's going on there will impact small business across the board. And it's going to go all the way up the food chain to large business. And it's going to be something interesting. And in my opinion, this is just the beginning of a contagion that's going to probably spread throughout all the emerging markets, and it's gonna drip worldwide. It just like anything, any type of chaos. Okay, all it needs is that little push for it to run wild, and that's what's happening right about now with that. All right, and and it's just crazy how one currency or one set of circumstances can have a global impact. But it's happening. Okay, and that brings me to the topic of cryptocurrencies. You would think that people would be going crazy right now with Bitcoin and all the other cryptos that are out there. I want to explain something. If you look at what's going on now, you have a lot of the cryptos that are out there trading. They're down 5, 10, 15%, 20% today alone. Okay. And, I mean, the volatility is ridiculous. Now, when it comes to cryptos, and I've been saying this often, that what winds up happening, and people need to realize this, you know, with any type of cryptocurrency, any digital asset, there has to be a utility. Has to be. It just can't be, hey, I got a new coin. You have these ICOs that come out and say, hey, we have a new coin. I get this information. I get the people contacting me on a daily. Hey, we have this new ICO. We have a new gold, silver, base coin, and with all these ideas and everything. I'm like, okay, great. You have something like that. What's the utility? What is the purpose of somebody wanting to use that? What, because you're storing the gold or the silver or the whatever metal it is somewhere? What's the utility? What is it being used for? You have to have some sort of use, okay, that people can or businesses can utilize on a daily. You know, Bitcoin has basically they have that worldwide exposure, and that's the plus for that. Okay. Now, when it comes to how cryptocurrencies are trading, all right, the keyword trading. You have people trading these back and forth and making money on the spread and so on and so forth. And that's great. You know, it's like Vegas for them. You know, they're going back and forth, selling this, buying this, doing that. All right. You know, it's like trading options or just trading stock, you know, becoming a day trader, that type of thing. Okay. I see that as a layer for some people, but I don't see that as the value. You know, to me, that's crap. You know, when you're trading back and forth, yeah, you're making your money, but it's not doing anything to help or not having any dramatic impact on the path of digital assets and where they're going to go. You know, I don't want people to have a twisted outlook on how things are. Okay, what you see right now is just the beginning stages of everything. And, you know, this market is just getting warmed up. You can have a lot of these quote-unquote ICOs that are avoiding IPOs, and they're funding companies and so on and so forth. You know, they're going to wind up falling by the wayside because the utility is not there. The utility. What are you using it for? Okay, you know, and because they created this environment, and all these cryptos fall pretty much at the same time, or they go up at the same time, because they're a slave to some type of I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to even call it an index, but they're a slave to Bitcoin, I guess. Okay, let's say that they're a slave to that. It's kind of like you have stocks that are a slave to the Dow. Dow goes down, stock goes down. That's the way it is. Okay, and I've always tended to look outside of that, you know, on Wall Street and beyond. When I'm looking at stocks, I'm not looking at stocks that are a slave to anything. I'm looking at stocks for what they are. Okay, looking at their value. What are they doing? How are they changing things? Do they have something unique? Do they have something that's proprietary for them to actually go and benefit from that and change something in the world? Okay, if I'm trading. I can care less about that. I care about maybe news and momentum, so on and so forth. When we're talking about real deals for the future, that's a different story. Okay, that's why people believed in Apple. You know, even today, they believed in Facebook in the beginning, and they believed in other technology companies, IBM, so on and so forth. They believed in these companies, even going way back when General Electric was formed, people believed in it. Okay, same way J.P. Morgan believed in Thomas Edison and funded his ventures. Without that, we would have no electricity. You wouldn't be hearing this. We wouldn't be communicating at all. So, but you gotta look at, if you're looking at long-term investments, you're looking at with stocks anyway. You have to look at what's beyond what you see. Okay, and stocks it's pretty tough, you know, when you're dealing with publicly traded companies, because as a CEO of a publicly traded company, your job is to create value for the shareholders, but you have to report to them on a consistent basis. You don't have time to breathe. You have to keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and they want, you know, results and results and results, positive results, quarter after quarter, and, you know, year after year. And it doesn't work that way. Nothing goes up in a straight line. You go up, you go down. You have, you know, peaks and valleys, and the market can be fickle. Investors can be fickle. All right, so you have to look at all of that stuff, you know. And I'm saying all this because when you're looking at cryptocurrencies, if you're trading, you're trading. But if you're looking at it for true value, look at the utility. This is why, you know, I've always, since we, even much prior to us getting involved with Pecu Novus, I liked the premise of what was being done. I knew that there was a big future there with a proprietary escrow system, with other things that are going to be happening, and now with Megahoot actually overseeing and being the custodian of the future development and maintenance of the network. It allows, you know, Megahoot to actually incorporate Pecu into other things and other platforms that are being created, which is going to do nothing but increase the distribution for the coin. And that's a key thing. You know, Megahoot itself has its own coins, its own digital asset, but the thing is that digital asset is not like Pecu, it's not like Bitcoin, it's not out there. It's more for the ecosystem, where you're going to be able to utilize those coins within the ecosystem, and that's a key thing. And the beauty of the Megahoot coins is that in the very near future, individuals will be able to take those coins if they should have them, and this is a way that they can, you know, create liquidity. They can go take them and convert them into Pecu Novus coins and they'll be able to get liquidity there. So there are a lot of good things that are going on as far as development is concerned. It's a lot of things I can't talk about, but I'm really excited about everything that's going on. And the thing is with Pecu Novus, it's not a slave to the crypto market. I need to stress that it's not a slave to the crypto market. Crypto market goes down doesn't mean that Pecu Novus is going to go down. Crypto market goes up doesn't mean that Pecu Novus is going to go up. Okay, it's in its own, because of the platform and what is being used for. Because Pecu Novus was initially developed by the original developers for business, for businesses to do global business, so they can go and make and perform transactions, import, export, so on and so forth, safely, efficiently, effectively, cost effectively, okay, and swiftly. And that was the basis of it. And it's continuing on that path. And now with the Megahoot Vault in swing, it's going to enhance that by a long margin over the next few months. And again, that's going to create intrinsic value for coin holders. I know there are a lot of things that Pecu Novus itself is engaged in. Again, I can't talk about it now. I look forward to the press releases that will be coming out to inform, coin holders and the general public of what's going on. But it's going to be an interesting and amazing journey with this, and I'm so thrilled to be involved with it. As far as as far as the usage, the beauty, like you have what's going on with the global turmoil that's going on with Turkey, so on and so forth. If businesses were utilizing Pecu Novus to actually transact business, it would be a layer of protection for them. Okay, because they would have coins in queue. So if, let's say, the lira falls out of bed or the peso falls out of bed, but they have Pecu Novus coins, that's not falling out of bed. So they are in a good position to, when they lock something in, to lock it in. You have a lot of companies out there that are involved in various industries. Just call it, importing and exporting goods. Okay. And what they wind up doing, some of them have to create letters of credit. Okay, they go issue these letters of credit. They get them issued by a bank for them to guarantee a payment for a transaction, and that is costly. Okay, but again, if currencies fluctuate, okay, that can impact that letter of credit. That can impact that company. That it can impact that transaction in a big way. So, this is why. Pecu Novus does exist, because it's for global business. Now, it's, you have individuals that invest in it, and that's a positive thing for them as well, because, with Megahoot now being the custodian of the network, a lot of things are going to be taking place that are going to create that intrinsic value for coin holders. Okay, for the long haul, and we're excited about that, and we're doing what we need to do to make all that happen. And again, I'm sharing all of that with everyone, because I believe that you need to know that and understand what's going on in with Pecu Novus, but what's going on in the crypto market. If you're going to invest in or get involved with anything, okay, make sure that you understand the utility. If you're trading and you're looking for the spread, you do what you do. Okay, but if you're looking for long-term intrinsic value, well, you got to go and look at what the utility is for the platform. If there's no utility, then good luck. Okay, let the buyer beware, right? All right, so just be aware of that. Looking at these ICOs and everything, they look nice and shiny and pretty and so on and so forth, but look at what they're doing. If they're not doing much, then you should just be very aware of what you're getting involved with. And I just don't want anyone to get financially hurt, and it is possible for that to happen easily, especially as a lot of these coins will be dropping off, and that is going to happen because you have way too many coins out there, and a lot of these coins, the majority of these coins, don't have a utility. They're just there. Hey, shiny new coin, come by me. No, I mean, digital assets are digital assets, and the Mega Hoot Vault, and you're going to want to keep in touch with what we're doing with the Mega Hoot Vault, and what's going to be happening, and how individuals and companies, and whether you're in real estate, whatever you may be involved in, and if contracts are involved, there's going to be something that's going to be announced soon that's going to allow those contracts to be digitally signed and lodged within your vault, which also becomes a permanent fixture on the blockchain, not the actual contract, but the existence of the contract. That contract is only viewable by the parties involved in the transaction. Okay, so you're going to want to keep an eye out for that. And again, when that does come to light, that we're able to allow it to be used, then I will let everyone know. And I'm sure we're going to, a press release will go out to let everyone know. Okay, but on that note, just, again, be aware of what cryptos you get involved with. I would keep in tune to what's going on in Turkey and beyond. You're going to see a contagion effect, in my opinion, that's going to trickle down globally. And it's going to be interesting. I'm just happy to be involved in Pecu Novus because, sheltering yourself from, these geopolitical and global events that impact currencies, fiat currencies across the board, it's a good feeling. Okay. But in any event, I want you guys to have a great trading day. We're trying to make the show more frequent. As you see, we're going to have more episodes going on. And, I would say probably, at some point, later this month, don't be shocked if this show becomes a daily show. All right. On that note, have yourself a fantastic trading day. And again, be aware and be informed, well informed with what you get involved with, crypto, stock, or other. Take care. And thank you for tuning in.
Initiating shutdown sequence.
You're listening to UCW Radio in your face.
What is your major malfunction?
So let it be written. So let it be done.
Ladies and gentlemen, my mother thanks you, my father thanks you, my sister thanks you, and I thank you.
All opinions expressed by Louis Velazquez on the Money Never Sleeps radio show and its website are solely his opinions and do not reflect the opinions of the UCW radio show or their parent company or affiliates, and may have been previously disseminated by him on television, radio, internet, or another medium. You should not treat any opinion expressed by him as a specific inducement to make a particular investment or follow a particular strategy, but only as an expression of his opinion. His opinions are based upon information he considers to be reliable, but neither the UCW radio show nor its affiliates, parent companies, and or subsidiaries warrant its completeness or accuracy, and it should not be relied upon as such. The UCW radio show, Louis Velazquez, its affiliates, parent companies, and or subsidiaries are not under any obligation to update or correct any information provided on the radio show or on the website. His statements and opinions are subject to change without notice. No part of his compensation from the UCW radio show is related to the specific opinions he expresses. Please read the full disclaimer on MoneyNeverSleepsRadio.com.